bombs away. Well, it is a day. It's hump day. Hey. The only thing more perfect would have been a Friday the 13th and on a full moon, which, of course, today is not. Who's out there? Hello, hello, hello. Anyways, I'm on the road again. Without all the rain and snow. Okay, so, well, some things have been going on out there. The usual Discord BS. People that camp out in Discord and live in Discord, and they wake up in the morning in Discord, and they sprinkle Discord on their coffee. Those kind of people. Yes. Not for me. I've been in just a little bit more, the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 days here and there, but, yeah, I mean, I don't really do a ton with it. I don't. If you think YouTube is bad, then Discord is much worse, and yes, it is. Absolutely. But I will say a lot of the stuff that's going on out here, you'll see, like, all this shit go down to Discord. It's like the big fat dictionary, is it called, at the library, the Unabridged, or however you pronounce that. The big thick one, they don't print those anymore because of digital catalogs. Not card catalogs, following the Dewey Decimal or Library of Congress system anymore. Down to your condensed version, which I would call YouTube. But it's a lot of it's just more of the same. It's like right now there's this guy Wawa, who everybody's just so fascinated over. It's comparative to myself in 2024, although the people that were talking shit about me in 2024 that were in Discord were in servers that I was not allowed in or just was unaware of. So while they were talking relentless bullshit back then of me, I was not present to see any of it. So, which is true. I was in very, very, very few Discords at the time. Global Reports is in their crusty content, my apologies, 101. Somebody that goes by Demon Gift. Hello? How you doing? Thank you for saying hi. Being nice. Think twice before being nice. No, just kidding. We don't have enough of that on here anyway. Here, have a wrench. The gift that keeps giving. Why the hell not? It's hard to duplicate. It's hard for people to clone accounts now, thanks to the hashtags in the chat. I miss seeing the fancy fonts and the little emojis. You know, I used to use them too. So you don't get to see that anymore. The hype of GR reemergence back on the online. Hey, I'm just glad to hear that she's still with us. I don't need to go live for 12 hours and just carry on about it, but I guess she's still among us. I mean, it was just as much a shocker as it was to me as everybody else that she's still here. The woe is me for guys like Recruit. I mean, get out of town. You gotta be kidding me. That guy doxed her entire freaking bloodline and her ex-husband, who's a cop still. Was or is. I think he's still a cop. I don't know if he is or not, but anyways, he was. At least I know that much. So, I mean, if anybody's gonna feel sorry for this guy for doing that, yeah, I just don't. You can call me cold-hearted if you want to, but that fuckhead. No, I do not. Absolutely do not. all the shit that guy has done on the internet. And anybody saying that he never said anyone had died ever before is full of shit. He declared Glenn Wainwright dead. I think he still says that he's dead. My intel says that he's not. He's just not. You might say his YouTube account is dead, but him in the physical being or presence, I mean, not that I'm aware of. The guy Patriot Defense disappeared off of YouTube for like, I don't know, about a month. And 3 days into it, it was him and this guy Salty Rant that declared him dead. So that's not, anyone saying that Rick has never done anything like that is gravely mistaken. Forget the pun. Anyways, it's a beautiful day where I am. How about you guys? You got Bedtime Clown. People like that guy that scream. And I love how people love to say, "Up, there's Lady Di going live on our channel again." Abe is. They like to try to like tie us together. She runs her channel. I run my channel. I don't tell her what to do. She doesn't tell me what to do. And I vaguely get to talk to her or anyone else I know on YouTube off of YouTube because I work so damn much. I've been working upwards 60 hours for the last 2 months with no end in sight. I'm a little preoccupied, you might say. You think? So anyone who does that to me, I'm going to blame everything that has gone on in this fucked up community, if you want to call it that. Pardon my French. Or don't pardon my French, because it is. I'm going to attribute every dox, every IRL shit in real life that's gone down. I'm going to just basically take those individuals and I'm going to blame them for everything everybody else that they know or hung out with then or hang out with now has done. How about that? So I like how people try to pit people on again. And I learned a valuable lesson from a very unlikely source to me, because this person and I did not get along at all in the beginning. And when this person, who will remain nameless, kind of called me out for it, saying, listen, I mean, all the shit this is a couple years ago, all the shit that's going on with you and them has nothing to do with me. And the fact that you are calling me out for shit that I have never done to you, that others have done, that's not fair to me. And I had to pause it and think about that for just a minute and go, oh, you know something? You know what? I absolutely have to eat crow on that one, because that person is absolutely correct. They know who they are. I know who they are. And that's all that needs to be said about it. So yeah, Rick Crew's a piece of shit. I don't see anybody denying that. And the fact that GR8 lady, the fact that he doxed her entire bloodline, including kids, I would say the guy's a piece of shit. I don't feel sorry for the SOB. If you want to, then you go right ahead and you do you, boo. But I sure don't. I do not. Looks like I called out Mr. Bird over there in D.C. Yesterday when he was starting his shit up with me, calling me a PDF and all this bullshit again. I got screenshots, all that. Well, I sort of put him in his place. Let's just say that. If you were there, then you saw. If you weren't, sorry, you missed out. But it's still there. I didn't delete any of my shit. So, yep, I just took the bull by the horns again. I did. How you doing, Hebrew? What's going on in your world? Sweet So Delicious is in the house. How about that? My people. 17 of you are here. Why? Well, I have to stop doing that. And you guys know I'm just messing with you. I like to have fun out here. I do. Now, somebody did send me something where, I guess last night it was said when Lisa B was live, where she's saying, So there was some account that came in the chat or something and asked you that she, quote unquote, iced me off her channel or what the fuck ever, and her saying that I disrespected her channel. Lisa, are you listening to me out there? Are you listening out there? Shout out to the replay crew. No, that's not true at all. What happened actually, and I will once again repeat the truth, the facts as they be, and you can go back on whatever live stream that was on if she still got it up. I think she still does. And you can watch the last time I was on her channel. And what happened is she brought Rick Crude. She brought Rick Crude up on the panel, and I'd already been on there talking. Regular, casual talk, having a good time. And you know how Lisa is. She does like to reel them in to stir up shit and, with the people and get them fighting on her channel. It draws in an audience, draws in a crowd. And hey, listen, not far be it from what anybody else does. I'm not saying exclusively, well, Lisa's in the wrong for doing that. And I'm going to be the moral police of freaking YouTube. I'm just simply stating it what it is. So she brings Rick Crude up on the panel. Then he starts running his big mouth, talking his shit. Not showing anything, just talking it like he does. Calling me all these, all this bullshit. And then she drops me and throws me backstage on the stage and lets him talk his shit. And I got fed up with that. She had pulled my wrench already for the, umpteen zillionth time just to fuck with me. And I said, you know something? I am done with this. And I said goodbye. I haven't been back since. Well, no, that's not true. I did get in the chat. I don't know, like not even a month ago. There is no link. This is a mobile live stream. So there is no panel. The next time I do a panel is going to be April 4th. No, I'm sorry. May 4th. I'm a little dyslexic. There's my dyslexia kicking in. May 4th of 2027. Stay tuned. Holy guacamole. 6 Bang is in the house. This show is supposed to suck for you. So that is what happened. I just left. I left her alone and never went back, and except for the one time to say, this is why I don't come on your channel anymore, because you keep fucking dropping me and letting Rick Crude run his mouth. And then, of course, you declare him the winner. Well, I'm sorry. How is it that people can come on? Well, they just do it. Okay, I get it. People get on the internet, on here, and they declare themselves the winners. Hello. Is it me? What the hell? What the hell? No, it's not just me, guys. It goes on all around, all the frickin' time. All the time. Now, I did call Mr. Tyrant Bird a cunt. I did do that. Yes, I did. And it felt pretty good. I have no regrets for that whatsoever. When Vegas Valley was going live, ripping and shredding him and cutting him a new ass, just the other night, him and Steph were hanging out in the VC over there in Vegas Valley, the old Vegas Valley server. That's basically become the Lucy Diamond 2.0 server, right? Yeah, that one. I'm like, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be the big badass of YouTube, right? Get your ass up over there. Get on that panel. Take him on. Hey, Steph did get up on the panel and take on, like Wild German and dude and all them other ones. Although it would seem that she did kind of lose that battle. Yeah, you could say, there's some dogpiling going on there, but Bird, what the hell? You send your girl in to go up on that panel, but you're too chicken shit to get up on there? Take him on? The dude took your channel down. He took both your channels down. And now Bird just hangs out on Steph's backup channel because he ain't got no channel of his own. Hello? Would you like fries with that? A super-sized fry. Fucking A. It's not me, guys. I'm telling you. You cannot make this shit up. You can't. Like Mr. BTC bedtime clown. Where the hell are your maybe receipts? It's been 3.5 years, and I'm still waiting. Where are your maybe receipts? It's like these these low-hanging fruits from my old side of YouTube. No, I actually pointed some of that out to him in there. I said, you know something? You spent thousands of dollars, and this is coming out of your mouth, not anybody else's, trying to figure out who We the People Tyrant Wars are. This little tiny channel. And the only reason that channel ever crossed over 1,000 subs is because Stoned Vet brought all of his people over there when the whole Huckleberry thing was going down. You guys remember that? And that's how it crossed the threshold. After Teresa took the original channel down, after they made a nasty, very nasty video about her back in frickin' 2018. That's been a few years ago now. So, needless to say, so Bird spent all this money trying to figure out this channel that uses this like Walmart Halloween mask from 2017, which is true. It's so low pixelated, it looks like Windows 95 second edition, if that. And these people literally drove you insane. Whoever I have some ideas. To the brink of what exactly? Fucking up your personal life. Because you psycho-obsessed over it so bad. How many times did I tell people, ignore them, that channel, quit highlighting them on your shows, and then they'll just eventually get bored and go away, or they'll just keep making stupid, lame-ass videos no one's going to care about. I mean, hell, I made one video short of that channel, and it had 1,600 views. It's still on my other channel today. That's more views than they ever got in any other videos they ever did. Thank you very much. Let's see. You know, it's like then he has a complete meltdown. Hey, holy, whoa, man, what's up, bro? Hum along if you can't sing along, buddy. Buddy. I'm going to pin that one. How have you been? How you been, man? Good to see you. Isaac, whoa, 420's in the house. Man, we got it going on here. So, Bird's over there hanging out on Steph's backup channel because he don't got a channel of his own. He's competing with Rick Rude to have the maximum amount of channels nuked in the shortest amount of time possible. Is it just me or what? Oh my God. I just can't. Now listen, take a guy like Mr. BTC over there. The guy never goes live anymore, right? Hasn't gone live in over a freaking year. I'm not going to calm down. I'm entertaining you guys right now. Do you want me to be like, I am Honest Abe. And now, Deep Thoughts with Jack Andy. That's probably not going to work so well. So anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, so the guy never goes live, and he keeps flooding his community tab, spreading lies about me that was already debunked over 3 fucking years ago. And if you really believe what you're saying to be true, why would you feel the need to constantly keep reiterating it over and over and over again? Why would you keep bringing it up and going it? You wouldn't. You would just make your point and you would be done. It's like, when you're constantly, and I get it's like a troll thing. I totally get that. But holy guaca freaking moly. That's not what my channel is about. Sorry. No, I know some more. Now, listen, I am CUNT, and they put a male in front of that. Abso-freaking-lutely, yes. And yes, some more. Thank you. Now, what was I going to say to that effect? I might do a panel, not tonight, Maybe I will never ever, and that's my golden rule, do any kind of live streaming or anything like that on a Friday. Fuck that shit. That's my day. So I could possibly do one tomorrow, maybe not tonight again, but tomorrow night. So that would be wait a minute here. Wednesday, Thursday. So that would be like Thursday night. There's no guarantee of that, however, but it's possible I might do it. I'm not sure. Squishy's in the house. Hello, how are you? No. We're just humming along and singing along. Forget the pun. No, we're not doing a panel now. Hell no. And that's because I'm looking at beer for about 10 more minutes, guys, and I'm going to get inside and get going because I got to work. If y'all haven't figured out by now, and you probably won't, I am not a 9 to 5 guy. So, my hours have for the last, I would say, 2 months plus have been 50 plus. Last week I put in 63 hours, I think it was, and this week is going to be pretty damn close to it. Next week is going to be even worse. So I've been enjoying working and just making a living and not doing this. Now, when I'm downtime at my job, I'll sit and listen. But do you guys want me to go live at work, do a panel, even though I could get away with it? Sure as shit could. I'm by myself much of the time, not all the time. But I mean, it's going to be in like a freaking generator room, and you're going to hear a loud, like a very loud 60 cycle buzz. And it's going to go like, wah. Do you guys want to hear that while I'm going live? Probably not. You probably don't. So there is that. I just got done drinking a cold coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Because I just got done driving, and I do not drink and drive. Not even a sip. And I'm getting ready to go inside. That's what I'm getting ready to do. I haven't seen you around in a while. And then your server's gone, too. Okay, that's fine. I'm bored also. So that makes 2 of us. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Please shop again later. Oh, be Jesus. So, like I say, listen, you all know it's Selective Rage shit out here. Now, as far as the GRE thing goes, I will tell you, and I put my entire life's reputation on the line. And yes, she was in fact in the hospital. It was very, very serious. And I did confirm that, yes. And I lost track of her at some point along the run. So I'm glad to hear that she's still here. And it was quite a pleasant surprise that she is. And whatever. I as I understand it, it was like her mom, or no, it was Rick Crude called her mom, trying to find all this information out about her. Her mom, I guess, is some psycho babe. And had told him that she had died, and I'm only guessing the reason she might have said that is to get him to leave her the fuck alone and quit calling her. Does that make sense? Does to me. So that's how that all started. As far as the whole like Lady Diana and GR8 thing, I mean, it's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. They obviously GR8 became aware of it at some point that her mom had said that. And they were just doing some kind of a duo troll with Rick. Would I ever do that kind of a troll? No, but that I'm not them. So if you're upset about it, go take it up with those. Go take it up with them. But do I feel sorry for like Rick? Hell no. Because of all the fucked up foul shit he's done specifically to her, as in GR8. So there you go. And that Lady Di too. Same thing. The same thing. Outside of that, like I say, I was completely unaware of a bliss to this until I saw it being talked about, like last night. So, while I was going to work. Even then, I still didn't really believe it. So, anyways, who really gives a shit? It's nothing. This isn't like a Langley Lang. If anyone goes back to about like 10 years ago, well, this would have been no. This wasn't quite that. It was like 2019, and it was like December of 2019, January of 20. That was when that Langley Lang she faked Storm Hunter's death. And then actually collected a shit ton of money off of it. I don't see any kind of evidence to support that there was any kind of like scamming going on with the whole GR8 thing. It was just basically, the way I take it is GR8 used what her mom had said to her personal gain to get one up on Rick Rude for doxing her whole fucking family. I mean, there it is. It's in a nutshell. Now, if you agree with it, whether you agree with it or not, that's up to you. I mean, that's advisable, or I had nothing to do with it, and I would, myself, and I would never pull a stunt like that. But people will do what they do to get revenge in very mysterious ways. That's all I got to say about that one. So am I going to do like a whole freaking live stream of the panel and go live for like 15 hours? No. No, trust me. The last panel stream that I did that had like, that could just went on and on and on and on and on. It was like 11 hours long. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I am never, ever doing that again. We're not doing that again. And that was when I was like off for work for like 2 weeks on vacation and just bored out of my mind. And I just kicked it and went live. Guys, I shit you not. I have old live streams that are 3 or 4 years old, and they're on my other channels, particularly the Point One channel that I lost and got back a half a year later. And I could make those things public again. And there was a lot of freaking people on them, some of them panels. And it got pretty hot and heavy. But at the end of the day, I'm looking back, I'm going like, does anybody really give a shit about any of that stuff? It's like that long ago. Probably not. So what would be the point on putting that shit back up again, make it public so y'all can go back and watch it? How many people? Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main channels now, and who can name that tune? Does anybody know what the name of all my main 5 channels are? Because I scheduled the live stream for next year on 3 of them, but just screwing around. But does anybody know what those channels all are? Because nobody ever found my original channel, and I that's not my original channel. It's my original backup channel that was made in 2010. So that was over 16 years ago, and I've just never used it. I have access to it to this day, and I remember people trying like hell to try to find it, and nobody could find it. So I'm glad they couldn't find it, and you never will. I know where the channel is, and that's just that. So my very original channel was made in 2007. That's a long ass time ago. That's how much of a noob I'm not. Speaking of noob, the buzzword going around Discord is the word moop, and I presume that is in reference to the South Park band. But that's the big word. These buzzwords just kind of pop up out of nowhere, and they go around, and they circle around, round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows, and it just becomes the big thing, and everybody keeps overusing it, and to the point where they just, it's like the word receipts or scoreets. I hate those words. I just absolutely cringe at them, and the buzzword is worthless. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that one. It really actually is. It's just like it's so unoriginal when everyone just copies everybody else. It's just like the whole the stupid Abe fake cop and all the other fuck shit from over 2 years ago. And anytime those three or fours of that blue butterfly and corrosive will join in the fun. And who else does it? That Harry Balls. When those people do that, they all like jump in there and start that same routine up all over again. All I do is I drop in a bunch of gifs and emojis of like 2024, because I'm like, this is so 2024ish of you. It's not even funny. Anyways, we had a fun little stream here. We have, and I only sub with one future live since 2027. Well, who knows what's going to be going on next year? Back to the Future 4. Shout out. Shout out. And to the replay crew. But, I mean, by this time next year, next year, I foresee the quote unquote drama community as we know it will be so fragmented that it's going to be unrecognizable. It's going to be FUBARD is what it's going to be. So that's my prediction for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but the way I'm seeing things going now, I'm seeing everything. Everybody, it's like all of these key players have like a lot, not all of them, but a number of them have kind of broken apart, gone their separate ways. There's whole different like sectors. You've had that, what do you call them, 90 Days Fiance, all of that. We saw the Mean Girls before that. We saw a whole bunch of shit. Katie trying to reel in the old Music Biz Marty gang. And then, the only reason, I think the reason they got mad at her was because she was monetizing her channel and was bringing that Chance dude up and just profiting, making money off of it. How do you think she got up to 6.42K subs, right? So there you go. There it is. Well, obviously you do care about it because you're talking about it. I'm gonna tell you something. No, I won't shut up, Amateur Aquatic Addiction. And I always knew how to pronounce your channel name. I just deliberately messed it up to just make you mad or just toying around with you. Surf's up, dude. Cowabunga. But no, the community tab is one thing. If it's one thing that people out here kind of picked up off of kind of me, is the community tab is a very, very powerful tool. And what you put in the community tab can make or break someone. It can drive someone off the wall to where they keep talking about it. When Evil Terry used to go live, and I would sit there at work, bored, out of my mind, literally watching paint dry, then I started to use my community tab. And I would make little because he's got his tagging turned off, right? I would make tabs and then like mention his name, and then he would go live. He would go live and just show it and talk about it for the next 45 minutes. Then I would do another one and just keep him going. I would string him along for like 4 hours straight, for all 5 or 6 people that are watching him. So now he's had a little bit bigger of a crowd here and there. I'll give him that. But I think he's pretty much given up on trying to get Sam Hill's attention, don't you guys? I mean, he keeps trying so desperately because May Noodles is apparently not around, hasn't been around for some time now, right? But so he's trying to go after Sam Hill, and COVID's has been going live more, I guess, and it's either COVID's, it's Andy Cruz, or it's going to be Wiccan Moon. That's another one. I know his little inner circle for the most part, and so that's just what it is. And he's doing gaming and. But that Sam Hill is not biting. I mean, he's not giving him any. I've looked at the dude's channel, and he's not even giving him any attention. When Brett got in my community tab like a couple of weeks ago or something now, like Terry just vanished. He just disappeared off on that Fox man, the Golden Boy report dude who was in my chat earlier. He got on my community tab, and Terry just doesn't want. Terry went back and forth with him just a little bit, but he will not, and absolutely not, under any circumstances, communicate with that Brett guy. And if you guys remember, Brett even let it was Steph and Prime get up on his panel not that long ago, and like Terry had all these opportunities to get up on there. Brett even offered to do a one-on-one panel with just him, and Terry's like, nope, not doing it, not touching that one. I mean, this used to be the dude that you were the co-host for not once but twice, and you're not even gonna go up there and talk to this guy even one time, not even once. Really? Come on now, are you that scared to talk to him? What is it? It's just like Bird. I mean, you talk all this shit about Vegas Valley, but you do it in VCs and Discords. You do it on Steph's backup channel. It's the only place you got to go right now. But you won't do it on his channel. You won't even go in his chat. I'm like, well, this guy is supposed to be like Al Capone. The syndicate of Chicago, well, in this case, Colorado, of everyone on here, and you won't even take the guy on. You won't even go on the panel one time and confront the guy and say, hey, bitch, thanks for taking my channel down, or my old lady, well, my lady's here, my gal. I mean, come on. Anyways, I would convert him from a freaking crow to just a chicken. I mean, come on, man. If somebody took my channel down and I knew exactly who it was and they went live, I would absolutely, in a nanosecond, a heartbeat, go up there and confront them about it. And I would tell everybody, hey, this guy took my channel down. He couldn't handle me, man. He couldn't handle the truth. Even if, in this case, with Bird, it's the complete opposite. It's a psyop, quote unquote, and won't even touch him. Won't even touch it. I think that he learned. Listen, I do believe that you can, in some rare occasions, teach an old dog new tricks. Think about that for a second. Think about that. Eye drops in the chat. Dotted eyes. AC knows. It's too early for this shit, Abe. God damn it. It is too early for this, and I'm going to end this in just a few minutes. I was doing this like 10 minutes ago, but I stayed live just for you. Just for you. And viewers like you. So, what was I going to say to that effect? So, you can teach an old dog new tricks. When Bird went live and was swallowing blue butterflies, forget the pun, and Vegas Joey shows up in his chat, and you got Bird talking all this mad shit, saying, yeah, I'm gonna go live every night, I'm gonna own your ass, and I'm gonna make you look like a fool that you are, fool, and all this smack talk he was doing, and then the channel goes boom and gone because he was already sitting on 2 other strikes. So then he gets the channel back. And his Vegas Valley is lighting his community tab up like a firecracker, like a fireworks show, the 4th of July, which he did. It's all still there. Bird decides to go live again. And before you know it, boom, channel gone. That's it. Gone, and I have not seen the channel come back since. So, there it is in a nutshell. Lost another one. This goes back a ways. Okay, this goes back to a few years ago. So, like, even before the dude you're getting Adele ads on TV. But lost another loan to ditech.com. Oh, shit. But I'm like, I'm sorry. And I asked this to this Wawa dude the first time I talked to him. Well, I mean, just in the chat, I'm like, okay, pause it. Think about what I'm about to say here just for a minute. Let me unpin that. Think about what I'm about to say here. Okay, what I'm about to say is, how can you be a winner if you keep getting your channel nuked and you keep losing your disk server and things like that? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And if that happened to me once, you guys know this. I've talked about this profusely. And when I lost that channel, I went pretty radio silent about it, just in general, for the longest time. You didn't see me get out here and say, ha, 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 I won. I win. Yes, you took my channel down, and, fuck you for it too, but, I won the game. The Krusty the Clown kind of laugh. I'm like, I'm so sorry for you, but I did not declare myself a winner on that one because I wasn't. And I had to do a shit ton of homework, figure out exactly what caused my channel to go down, which they don't tell you. They don't tell you this information, to get the sumbitch back. And I did. After 6 months. Didn't have to hire corporate lawyers, file federal lawsuits that go nowhere anyway. Because you're going up against Google's terms of service and all that. Hello there. Baba Shalad or Shahid. Did I say that right? I just butchered the shit out of that, didn't I? Well, okay. Anyways, listen, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. It's been cool talking to you. Bird was cool. He was cool at first. He even used to do paintings and shit like that and just jam. But then something happened to him, and I pointed it out to him, and he didn't have shit to say about it in the Discord server the other day. And I said, Bird, this is where you turned and went horribly wrong. When you fucked up and apparently misread the GIS survey at that college campus and got arrested by the college public safety cops, which he did. 303 got detained and released after, I believe, he ID'd. And that is where Bird got, that is the downward spiral of where it all began for that guy. After that arrest, and subsequent plea bargain, which he did take, in that case, that is when he turned into this YouTube frickin' vigilante. Just psycho obsessed. And then the Tyrant Wars channel started to go after him, and everywhere he went, they would fuck with those people. The shit show being one of them. I'm sure AC could definitely speak to that. But everywhere that Mary went, her dark clown face was sure to go. And that just drove them bonkers off the wall, which was obviously what they were hell-bent and set out to do. So, swear to God, man, swear to God. And taking Swedish Sugar, trying to get a restraining order against her, which failed. It's my understanding that she used a soundbite from my channel with Truthfinder on and all this other one to use in that court case, and helped, didn't exactly cause it, to have him lose that channel. I mean, lose that case. Lose that case. So there it is. There it is. How is that? How are you a winner? How are you a winner when you run your fucking mouth on the internet and you keep losing your channel over and over and over again? You're not a winner. If that was me, I would not declare myself a winner. I would be a loser in that regard. I might say I self-won. I would say, hey, I won this because, you got so triggered, you took my channel down. But at the end of the day, it sucks to lose a channel. We have lost a lot of channels in the past, just 2 years. Aside when Truthfinder, don't get me wrong. If Squishy's in here, she knows Don't get me wrong. Truthfinder UK, which has kind of made himself back into kind of got himself back into the mix and the fold again, was very effective with those strikes he did. He absolutely was. I mean, he took down the original ambient alcohol channel. He took down Dutchie's the Pathetical Diaries channel that got nuked. He took down the Shit Shows channel, which AC and them subsequently got back and recovered it, but it was down for a period, however many weeks that was. So he was very effective in what he did. Sure as shit was. I honestly don't think anyone foresaw the hellstorm that was to follow. I really seriously do not. And just damn. When you nuke a channel, all of its content goes with it. I am going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. Like I was supposed to do a while ago. If you are somebody that's lost your channel, then do not delete don't nuke the Gmail that was connected to it. And the reason I tell you this is because YouTube has it's like a pilot second chance program, second chance offer thing. And after 1 year, you may or you may not be qualified to create a new channel. In other words, be unbanned from the YouTube platform by Google. There are stipulations in there, however, and I think one is like egregious community guideline violations. I thought that copyright was included in that, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and reread it. But nevertheless, if you've lost the channel and you've still got access to the deleted channel, in other words, you can still click and then it would normally take you to where the channel was and the channel's gone. If you let that sit and ferment for 365 days, then go back into it again and see if you qualified for the program. They should have emailed you by that time and told you we're letting you have the second chance program thing and you can come back. Now, this is all new shit. I don't know exactly how it's all going to unfold. I mean, I don't know. It's a crapshoot. So I hope that people that are eligible for it know they're eligible for it and they go back and check it to see if they're eligible or like for an email. That's what I got for you guys today. With that said, that's all I really got for you. New channel's more legit than the first. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but that's okay. You guys know how it is, union break. You know how it is. When you go live and you're doing either a panel or a solo thing like this, it really doesn't matter because there's like two parallel universes going on the panel, or just in this case, just me, myself, and I, all three of us up here, and you guys in the chat. So that's kind of how that one goes. Okay, okie dokie. I think I've gotten through it all. Remember, if it's said on YouTube, it must be true. It simply must be true. The small streamer always hedges their bets. In all good things being equal, all things must come to an end. Because everything's inevitable, and nothing is forever, and forever is a very long time. Now, guys, I have been preaching that as my kind of signature, if you will, since day one, since I started live streaming. And the other thing I've added to that since then, of course, the show would not be possible without viewers like you. So, that's all I got. Have a great day, or have a day. Remember, we're not promised yesterday, today, or tomorrow. So there it is, out of the blue. That's all I got. I mean, you guys have, you guys want to talk about anything else? Because I got to get out of here. I really got to go. I'll tell you what, I will grant 10 more minutes to the stream here, and anything you guys want to talk about, let's do it. Let's hit it. Go now. This is your chance, your opportunity. Anything at all. Abe spews wisdom. Thank you. I speak from some experience. I do, and I am certainly not here to downplay comparing my personal life experiences on this platform to anybody else's. Okay, I'm not saying that, hey, I've been through the meat grinder on this one, I was processed through the YouTube sausage factory. Came out the other side. In multiple pieces. But I can speak from my experience, and I don't want to speak on behalf of your experience. Like, shut up, Abe. You see where I'm going with that one? So, because people tend to get a little, like, let's just say angry, a little upset when you go on and you try to, like, kind of rewrite their history, if you will, or butcher it up, or just speaking on their behalf. So, yes, I do tend to speak on my personal experiences on the platform. I offer my my opinions, and I just speak to it. That's all I do. That's all I do. So there it is. There it was. There it shall be. Anything else? I got like 8 minutes to go here. Anybody, anything, somebody, you're gonna talk. You dirty rat, you're gonna talk. See, yeah, man, you're gonna talk. So, it's a wonderful day outside. Happy, shiny people out there. And there are some really fruitful, real enchanting conversations going on in Discord. Glad to see everyone getting along so well. Not. And yeah. Nothing scheduled. Live panel. Discuss recent events. Have not seen any of that content. Can't speak to it. We'll be interviewing. Probably not anytime soon. I don't do interviews on my channel. When I go live, if I do a panel and I do go live, which is definitely once in a blue moon thing, I just let whoever wants up for the most part, within reason. I mean, if Rick Crew's gonna go out here and start screaming at me, calling me a PDF file and all this bullshit, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna kick his ass off. Wouldn't you? I don't have to take that shit from that fucking idiot. But if people are reasonable, you can stay and hang out all you want. It's fine. It's all good in the neighborhood. So I don't do that anymore. What I want to do is this. I want to do a live panel and drop the link right off the bat. And I want somebody to come up and I want them to do my monologue rather than me sitting here doing it. Like you guys are well adverse with how I do things on here, how it rolls. I just let it roll. That's all I do. Whatever numbers the dice land on, they land on, It is what it is. Even snake eyes, it is what it is. What it was, what shall be. Tomorrow is yesterday. So what I want to do is get somebody on my panel and do my monologue rather than myself. 8 years is a long time ago. It is. Lots gone down in 8 years. And a lot's has yet to go down in another 8 years. Forget 8 years. Forget 8 months and days and minutes. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Everybody's always at each other's throats on here. Always. Some of those Panelverse guys have been kind of coming around the bend. with some of the drama shit out here. They have. I mean, y'all know Kane's comedy. Um, Originally Catharsis. First started out in speakeasies, which on a verbal combat on a Friday night. I remember that. I remember that. I could go back and try to find it, but nah, I don't. I'm not going to take the time to do that. But I'm sure it's still there. So it's no surprise that to our avail we're seeing some of the panel versers coming around the mix, coming around the bend, and they are. Kane didn't do anything. I'm just simply saying that's where he came from. He started out in the panel verse, which is Speakeasy, one of them, and then he got in. He somehow found out about Hebrew, and then would have been Tonic and Sales and some of those guys in his server. And the fight was on between them. Not with like Hebrew and them, but Hebrew himself, no. But he was in my chat earlier, and then kind of got into the mix of what we would deem. I don't know why it's called the 1A drama, because there's very few 1Ers involved in it anymore. I mean, there's a few of them, but not very many. Most of the people that are in the 1A drama are just randos that started showing up or got to know so and so got to know so and had never been involved in cop watching or cop watch, cop block, or First Amendment auditing or any of that stuff, such as myself, right? I've never done one single cop watch or audit or any of that shit. Nemesis, however, on the other hand, has done one when he went to his local sheriff's office. Just one and only one. That's it. One and done. I mean, hey, at least he did more than frickin' Lackluster did when he just stood there and video recorded. Dating myself. No one videotapes anymore. Cops talking to his neighbors or in a traffic stop or whatever, but from behind his fence in his backyard. I'll say that much. But I mean, hey, the blunted people that are involved in it are not. Their roots do not trace back to doing that or being part of that, like how it was in the beginning. His will be done. Amen, brother. Amen. So, about 2.5 minutes to go. Anything else y'all want to say or no? No, Kane landed on Jeff's. Did Gen X Jeff's, you mean? He did land on his channel, but he first started out, his very first anything on this platform was actually Speakeasies. It was there. I've talked to him and confirmed that with him. I think he was kind of surprised that I knew the right answer to that. He was it was a verbal combat, a Friday night verbal combat, and he just popped in there. Now, how he found out about the channel, I don't know, but that's where he started. Yes, he did. So there is that and so much more. But we got about 2 minutes to go, and I'm gone. So get it in there. Peanuts, get your peanuts. Get them while they're fresh and hot. So, anything else? We got 1 minute and a half to go. I'm going to let this thing cross that 1 hour threshold, by the way. All right. But yeah, there's a lot of, like I say, Discord, there's a lot of people in those servers. I have no clue who the fuck they are, and I don't really care. And I mean, not that I'm a jerk or anything. I'm like, I don't know you people. I don't care. If you don't care, want to know me, then this right back at you, right back to you. There's some people in there that are really cool. However, some are really cool. There's some real dicks in there too. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Shout out to 2024, baby. Yeah, baby. And 23. And 23. Oh, the even odd year rather than the even. Even Stevens. Okay, so that's all I got. Thanks for coming. Catch you later. 2024 was a hell of a year, bro. Absolutely. It was a hell of a year, especially for me, man. Especially for me. Oh, shit. Hey, when are you gonna go live along? When are you gonna go live again, hum along? Later. AYF, be good. Thanks for showing up, guys. Much love. I appreciate you. My lovers, my haters, and everything in between. Bye.